Move. Ooh. What the fuck? What's up, home dogs, home slices? How's it going? What's hot dogging around these parts tonight? Y'all having a good freaking time. Vibing to some sick beats. Yes. Yo! People need a full one thick code tutorial. Oh yeah, I remember you suggested that, and then I just took that as let's make a Duncan Rhodes shitpost. I thought that was funny. That was a great time, and it's my most popular video ever. Wow! So I think it was a good idea in the end. Maybe I should do a one thick code tutorial though for reals. We'll see. It is certainly an idea. Yes. Yes. I don't know how many minis I'm willing to destroy for videos though. If this keeps going, I'm gonna have like a whole army of like fucked up miniatures. What should I call them? If I have an army of just like completely destroyed miniatures, like everything is covered in like 50 coats of paint. What faction should I run them as? What would they be called? I did like your tomato snail. I thought tomato was very cute. People say if you totally screw up your painting, you can strip it. This is a psyop from Big GW to get gamers to get into stripping. Instead, you should scrape it off with a hobby knife. Nah. The best way to go is just keep applying more paint. You just keep applying more layers. That's it. Like, you mess up the first one, you just too bad. You messed up. Prime it again. Make sure you prime it extra thick so that none of the color shows through from your mistakes. And then just keep going. Yeah. That's big GW. You volunteer some guardsmen? Let's go. I'll do that. GW just wants us to strip. They just want us to strip down. They want us to strip down our wallets. For real. Just reprime it. Exactly! Reprime it. Make sure it's extra thick. We like that thick primer. I like it. I like my primer thick enough to be able to scoop it up with a spoon off my mini, and has like whole ass like grains of sand on it. I think that's the like why are you like even painting minis? Like minis are so flat and smooth. Like you may as well just add free texture on them by like using a primer, right? Like you just apply your primer super thick. Free texture, baby. And then you just paint over that with a contrast, you're good to go. I think that's the best painting advice I've ever given. One thick coat is always better than 2 to 3 thin coats. Yeah. And one done dude. Too many fine details? Exactly! Just cover them with primer. This is reminding me, I'm pretty sure all of these points are like exactly the same as that one video where someone made like a shitpost that was like how to win a golden demon, and it was like all the worst advice. I'm thinking of that. I'm thinking of that hardcore. I don't remember who it's called, what it's called, or who it's by. God damn it. But I remember they ended up like adding a green stuff like donuts on the eyes because the eyes are too small. Like, why would you want to paint tiny eyes when you could just make them bigger? Legit. Why would you paint eyes when you could stick googly eyes on them? For real, is the correct solution. I think we'd make a great company. Maybe we should start like a business out of this, of giving fantastic painting advice. Maybe like a commission painting company even. What if you did do commissions, but like purposely made them really shitty? Would you pay for that? Would you pay for like a purposely shitty mini, but if the purposely shitty mini was painted by me, would you pay for that? Just for the honor of having me destroy a mini instead of you destroying the mini for once. Had to win Golden Demon, work in Royal Post, and mishandle all the opponent's packages. Oh my god. I keep seeing more videos. Or maybe it's just one video that keeps coming up in my recommended about like GW messing up packages. No, yes. I would pay for myself to ruin a mini. Definitely. I've done that before, so. Anyway, we've got some questions. I've never used the Q&A feature on YouTube, so this is fun doing it for the first time. Some of our submissions. Leave your paint to dry for a while, allowing the paint to thicken up a little as water evaporates, granting them better coverage. Yes. Clip that? What? Clip what? What did I say? I forgot. I say a lot of things. Shit just goes into the brain and out the mouth. That's it. Like there's zero filtering. Probably a bad idea. Maybe. It's been working out so far. Nervous laughter. Use one thick coat, easy. Number one tip for new painters: one thick coat. Try using human blood. If you want a blood effect on your model, it'll really add realism to the miniatures. Yeah, they don't say blood, sweat, and tears for like no reason. Like if you literally put your blood on your minis, that's some dedication. I would don't do that. Make sure to build your models while delirious with fever, as mistakes will make your model more unique than those correctly assembled ones, based on a true story. Speaking of, I've been assembling miniatures. I assembled a whole ass. Let me show it to you. You know what? This is a convenient time to switch to the cam. Oh yeah, I think it was Ninjon. I think it's Ninjon's video that keeps popping up. You wanna see what I assembled today? Oh boy. Apart from finishing the video, which we'll talk about in a bit, I also assembled this. You wanna know why? I'm starting Crondus again, from scratch. 100% from scratch. It was so bad, it was so shit. I literally bought a new one, assembled it today. I'm gonna be painting it from scratch again. I'm joking. Of course. It's a commission! I'm getting paid for it. It's not mine. But I did. Jim the Dragon, is that his name now? Do you all say tomato as tomato or tomato? Tomato. I say tomato. Funny looking cat. That's a funny looking dog. Stripped naked even. Ayo. Can't wait for V4 in 6 weeks. Yeah. Wow, I can't wait to own like 5 of the same model. That's like $200. Right. Right up as a business expense. Stunt that. Yeah. Well, I didn't even pay to like buy the miniature. He literally sent it to me in the mail when like I could have just like bought it for him and saved him the mailing, but oh well. It's good. Anyway, I'm painting out for a commission, which is gonna be fun. I love Crondus, and it's probably gonna be fun to do it in something different than lightning clouds. Anyway, what was I gonna say? I haven't asked yet. I hope you all had a great week. I hope you all had a good time. If you didn't have a good week, Too bad. We're hanging out and we're chilling and we're having a good time now. So look at my guy. Look at this little dude. This is what we're doing today. Painting my definitely very first Seraphon model. Yeah, it's definitely the very first one. I have not been painting one for a week for a video. Not at all. That's coming out tomorrow. You should definitely watch when it comes out. You've been super sick all week? Oh no. Little dragon. Yeah, we got little dragon. We got big dragon and little dragon. Well, too bad. For this live stream, you're now not sick. You are super sick. Yeah. You're fully sick, bro. My first Seraphon not to have a poo base. No! I wasn't talking about the poo base Seraphon, and it's not a poo base, okay? It's not a poo base. It's dirt. Have you ever seen dirt? Have you ever touched grass? Huh? It's brown. Like poo, but it's not poo. At this point, I was convinced they covered giggly eyes. Honestly, I can't see like I can't see the old Seraphon models without googly eyes anymore. Like I've seen them with googly eyes for so long that when I see them without googly eyes, it's really weird. And like, oh my god, they look so stupid without googly eyes. Wanted to ask if the paint job on the thumbnail Seraphon was yours. Yes, it is. And I'm gonna show you now. Look at him. This is the one that I definitely did not paint. I did paint it. I painted this mini. Why's my lighting so bad? Hold up. These lights, I feel like I need new lights. I accidentally blew one of my power thingos. Because these lights, they're like USB lights. And so I have like the little USB things for like chargers for like phones and stuff. And you just like plug it into that and plug it into the wall. That's what I've been doing. I feel like maybe that's incorrect because I accidentally blew one up. But yeah. So I think I might need to find a better way to handle my lights. Also, one of my lights gets super hot. But I think that's just because of very bright light. Hold on. This is the current lighting. Let me turn it up for max. Yeah, on power bars. Oh my god, it's a wordling. Hi. There we go. That's max brightness. It doesn't look that bright on camera actually. But let me show you. It's fucking bright. How do you like that, chat? Oh, look at that. It's compensating. Whoa, I can do like the cool TikTok thing. Where you like, where you do like the ring thing behind the back and you're like, wow, I'm so hot. It's super hot. Super hot. Anyway. Keep saying it, but they have so much detail. Yeah, they do. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about my lights. Oh my god. This light on max brightness can literally light the whole room. It's insane. Anyway, it gets very hot and it blew up one of my power bricks. So, anyway, let's turn that back down so I don't do that again. Pretty lit! Got him. CSGO flashbang. Based and lit. Yes, very big relate. Yeah, so this is the one. Let me actually talk about it instead of talking about lights. I don't know why I started talking about lights. Anyway. This is the one I painted this week for the video. I'm too young. What do you mean? I'm not too young. I am a Zoomer. You don't know that. I'm not a baby. Oh my god. So in my video, it's coming out tomorrow, where it's gonna be. I forgot what I was gonna say. It's about assembling and painting the new Seraphon. In case you could tell by the title and thumbnail, which you should have seen by now. And yeah, I'm very proud of it. I knew this was like the last week I'd get to actually make a video because I've been like crunching to finish it this week, which was a lot of work. But tomorrow, it means I get to have a long, a great long day of assignments. Wow, I'm so excited. Because I have 3 assignments due in 3 weeks. So it's gonna be a great time doing 1 assignment per week. It's fantastic. So anyway, this is like the last chance I'd have to like make the video. And it's made! And I'm really happy with it. And I hope you'll all enjoy it tomorrow as well. And happy Mother's Day for tomorrow in advance, because I won't be here to tell you that tomorrow. Happy Mother's Day in advance. Pega's only a year old, you can tell, because that's when the first video was uploaded. Oh yes. I didn't exist prior to YouTube. Not at all. Don't know why you would think that. Unicorn? I barely know her. Anyway, so yeah, it's Mother's Day tomorrow. There you go. Happy Mother's Day, and also a reminder, if you haven't said, if you haven't prepared for Mother's Day, here's your warning. Otherwise, I will prepare for your mother. You better be ready. She's gonna have a great night. Anyway, painting the saurus. And I wasn't exactly sure what colors I want to do. I'm thinking of doing orange with green. That's Fuegan orange. Griffhound orange? I'm not sure. Who are you wishing a happy Mother's Day? You guys? Chat? Your mothers? I don't know, just everyone. I hope you have a good Mother's Day tomorrow, and I hope you have a good time with your mother. Got my mum a Mother's Day gift of Adept to Sororitas. Man, if my mum was into Warhammer, that'd be so based. Wow. Any mums in chat? For research purposes, Death Corps wants to know. any mothers? Specifically hot ones. That's what Death Corps is wondering. Can you book me? Can you book me? I'm already booked in for tomorrow. Unfortunately. Every MILF is someone's mom. Happy MILF Day. God damn it. Wow. Death Corps would love that day. Anyway, what are we doing? Painting the saurus. And I've already done one for the Underworlds set. There was a Starblood Stalkers set that has a little saurus guy in it, and I painted that one, and I was really happy with it. He had like an orange belly and like green scales, and I don't remember anything else. He's gonna have jade weapons because I'm going with that for the whole army. What else? I think that's it. Hello Pega from the UK! What is your Seraphon color scheme going to take its inspiration from? Well, you get to see what the inspiration for the, well, I guess you can kind of already tell. If you haven't, I posted the mini in the Discord as well. This one is based on a peacock. Hehe. I said pea. This one's based on a peacock. It's got the blue peacock feathers and the green body. Yeah, and the rider was a little bit rushed, but it's fine. We don't do that. Volcane sponsor. Yeah, I did that. I did that. Look, okay. Look. There's a whole ass banner for it now of all the cool things you should check out. Link Pop, you should check that out. That's pretty much the same thing as the Vault Games link, but it's just like specifically the products that I chose that are all on the list. Patreon, you should definitely check that one out. Yeah. You should also check out Vault Games. Yeah, it's a whole ass thing now. Inspired by your mom. Oh. I really like this shirt. It's quite pretty actually. Forgot I posted it on Discord. Yeah, I posted it on Discord. And there's a whole video about it coming out tomorrow. Yes. Color scheme blending is amazing. Thank you! Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I will say contrast paints are amazing for blending. And also the fact, like, if you start with a really light, well, at least this is what I did for mine, is that I started with like the cream color. I started with the cream color because I primed it like Wraithbone, and then started with a very light green color, which is good because they're like both pale colors. I'm wetting it on low, and it's a lot easier to blend than trying to blend like a really dark color with a really light color. Yeah, and then just thinning it down a lot and just doing slowly layers, blending it together. Hold on, I need to recalibrate. It's all good. You remember the hot dog times, the hot doggening. Hot dog. Yeah, and then the legs is pretty much just a contrast paint, but just applied like in specific areas. And then a little bit of orange contrast at the bottom. It's mostly contrasts, this mini, apart from the dark green and the green on the back and the blue on the feathers, which is actually the majority of the mini. There is a few contrast paints. There you go. The dark days, prior life. Yes, I'm really happy with it. And there's two different variants of the Raptidons. There's the like melee ones, which are these ones. They have like clubs, and then there's like ranged ones where they do like, they have like little spears, and I'm thinking of painting them different colors. So I'm thinking of doing this other ones like orange instead of green, maybe? I think that'd be cool. Or I could make them like blue body with green feathers. I don't know. We'll see. GW new eye paint? What? The eyes are contrast? What? Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah, these eyes on the feathers. That's just a contrast paint. Yeah. You just slap that on. Brand new, yeah. Honestly, if GW did make a paint that just painted eyes for you, that would sell. That would sell like mad. For real. Do you have any tips on commission painting? I've been thinking about starting for a bit. Tips. It's hard to give specific advice. What kind of tips? Like painting tips, or like how to get customers, where to advertise? I started at my game store, Vault Games. They let me put my business card and my mini in the cabinet for all the people at the game store to check out. But also on Facebook is a great place to advertise. There's a lot of like Warhammer groups and stuff like that that will let you advertise stuff like that. And I literally made one post like at the beginning of the year, and I just kept getting customers from that one post. Like on Marketplace, that's what it is. I literally don't use Facebook for anything other than Marketplace. That's it. Getting customers and advertising. Yeah. Lizard riding a chicken. Yes, it's amazing. How would you not love lizard riding on a chicken? Yeah. Facebook Marketplace worked really well for me. But a lot of it is actually word of mouth as well. So, I don't know, that takes a bit to get going. To the point where this year I like haven't put anything on Facebook. Like I do a little bit on social media. Like it's literally just like no, it's not even in my bio anymore on like Instagram. But it's pretty much all word of mouth at this point. Like, one person will commission me, they like the job, and they go tell their friends that play Warhammer, and then they're like, yeah, I'll do it as well, and then they come to me. Yeah. That's how I've done it. Tried to build the Seraphon for a game. What types of battle styles do you go for? Melee, ranged, monster, or so on? Definitely no stinky magic users, no. You'll get to know my video tomorrow. It's gonna be a skinks only. I'm making a skinks only army, and you can't stop me. You can't stop me. Skinks only. And I even did a little, a little kit bashing for the video that I'm very happy with. Yes. No stinky magic. Smelly magic. But otherwise, there's a lot of cool lists with Seraphon, especially with the new codex. There's essentially like 2 different armies in the same book, with like the Coalesced and the Starborn. It's like, do you want to play like Monster Mash, where they all hit really hard and they're super tanky and stuff like that, or do you want to play like cheeky magic and summoning things? And it sounds really cool. So I feel like there's a lot of options for Seraphon, and I want to do them all. I want to do them all. It's a struggle. But my first army, I'm gonna go broke. My first army is gonna be skinks. It's going to be 200 skinks. And if I don't get to 200 skinks, I'm going to be disappointed. I think that's really cool with people telling friends, yeah. And that's definitely what you want as well, because it means like you're doing a good job, you're doing a good enough job, and like your prices are reasonable enough that like people are actually like telling each other about it, which is, yeah, it's a great thing to have word of mouth. But if word of mouth doesn't happen, yeah, I'm not sure. I definitely wouldn't be here where I'm at with commissions currently if it weren't for people ping-ponging me around. The Prophet of Sotek. Bring the fangs of Sotek. What do the fangs of Sotek do? I don't remember the names. Are they like the Monster Mash ones? I think that's the second one I want to do. The second list I want to do are the Monster Mashes. Fangs of Sotek. Oh, the skink ones! What do they do? Thunder. Oh yeah, that's right. They're literally called Thunder Lizards. That'll be the second. That'll be his second list. Yes. The Seraphon are gonna make me go broke. But I love the skink models. They look so good. The new saurus also look fantastic. Just look at this dude. Look at this dude. He's so chunky and he's so cool. He looks like a little dinosaur man that's not in focus. Look, it's like an actual little dinosaur guy. Unlike the last ones, which were like, they were like lizards. They were like skinks but with tails, like the old saurus. They were so scrawny. They look like snakes, honestly. Especially compared to these ones. I should have took one out to show you right now on stream, but you'll get to see it in the video. You get to see the video. The old minis, the old saurus is so scrawny. I think the googly eyes don't help as well. The large eyes in comparison to their tiny little bodies, does not really help with the effect. Yeah, is any of you guys in chat planning on getting the new Seraphon as well? And if not, why not? You better have a good reason. You need dinosaurs in your life. It's just a fact. Like, don't know what I need to tell you. You need dinosaurs. What is life without a little bit of dinosaur? Oh, it's shaky time. Ah! Yeah. I'm not looking forward to the next 3 weeks of pure assessment grind. But then I'm gonna be done, and I'm gonna have, well, sort of done. I'm gonna have a like a 6-week holiday. It's gonna be fantastic. No Facebook provides enough lizard people in my life. That's yeah, it's true though. Honestly, I try to, like, I mean, at this point it's kind of completely out of my life, Facebook. But every time I go on Facebook, it's always either just people being toxic or like boomer memes. It's so bad. And yeah, I literally only use it for Facebook Marketplace. The only positive thing that's come out of Facebook, really. Someone pointed out in a video now that like all the toxic Facebook people have like just moved to Twitter at this point as well. And now people are also cutting Twitter out of their lives, so that's not bad. I have certainly been using Twitter less. How about you, chat? Do you guys use Twitter? Does anyone use Twitter anymore? Please. Pretty much since like Elon Musk took over, I like haven't touched it because I'm like, oh god. Not like strictly because of that, but just like I keep hearing shit about it, and I'm like, man, this does not really make me want to use the app. What's the most toxic things? The most toxic thing someone has said to me. Oh my god, there are things I would not like to go into on stream. Yeah, there's certainly some stuff. I don't know what toxic things people have said to me that are stream suitable. Ditch Twitter when blue checks got boosted, yeah. Also, like, I only really picked up Twitter because I was like, oh, I'm a content creator. Everyone's on the cool bird app, so I should be on the cool bird app as well. So I got it. I did use it like ages ago for like the same reason. Yeah, I don't know. Just never been attracted to Twitter. You have 2 accounts. One for NSFW, ayo, and one for Safe for Work. Warhammer and D&D related stuff, yeah. I go on it like occasionally now, just so that people know I'm still alive on Twitter. And there are some very wholesome people that I know on Twitter as well that use it a lot. Yeah. I've also been using Instagram less. I've just been doing social media a lot less, which honestly is good. Twitter, when you really feel the need to get mad for no reason at all, literally. Oh my god, I remember the sometimes most toxic isn't what's said but the intention behind it. Yeah, that as well. I would never say anything toxic. Nah, you guys are nice. It wasn't anything on stream. It wasn't anything on stream. But who needs social media when you got Discord with the homies? Exactly. Discord's where it's at. Also, I've been watching a shitload of YouTube. YouTube has been consuming my time now, and TikTok. God damn it, I forgot about TikTok. Yeah, I have been avoiding. I've been doing a not bad job of avoiding the eternal scroll. I think the worst time the times where it's gotten hard with the Eternal Scroll is whenever I open the goddamn app when I first wake up and my brain is like not functioning. It's like not fully functioning yet. So it just keeps scrolling, and then I end up staying in bed for like a whole hour just scrolling through TikTok. It's terrible. Anyway, so don't open TikTok as your first app of the day. I'd never bully anyone by saying they miniature had a poo base or calling them a furry nerd. That's, you know what, that is pretty toxic. Being called a furry nerd. That's probably the most toxic thing someone said to me. Completely untrue, unbased, completely infactual, factually incorrect. So, don't know what would make you think that, so... it is pretty toxic. Ask me was part of what I do is help people with mental health. 99.9% of the time I'm saying to get off social media completely. Yeah, I feel that a lot. It's funny because when I was young, like, Facebook is like the thing I really wanted. Literally just because I wanted to talk with my cousins and like my family in Italy. And they all had Facebook, but I was too young for Facebook at the time, so I like begged my parents to make me a Facebook account. And I remember my mom would like let me use her Facebook account very occasionally to talk with my cousins. And one time I asked one of my cousins, how do you make a Facebook account? My mom won't let me make one. Anyway. Me and the homies hate Facebook. Something furry nerd would say. Unbased. Incorrect. Source. Anyway. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I barely use Facebook anymore. But Facebook Marketplace is great. And I've seen like Gumtree is popular in Australia, obviously, as well. But I've heard of a lot of scams on Gumtree, and the one time I tried to sell something on Gumtree, it didn't sell. So I don't know. Facebook Marketplace has been great for that. Because I love buying secondhand things. I bought a couch secondhand. Oh my god, that's something I did. I did that last week. I bought a new couch secondhand. It was such a hassle because we had to like go and rent a van as well to go pick it up. But it's very cute, and it's a little blue couch, and I love it so much. And it's also covered in dog hair, which is surprisingly not really annoying me so far. My nose has been behaving to the dog hair, so. But it's very cute, and it was also very cheap. Just like me. Hold on. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Ayo. You can get more content from just $1 a month. That's very cheap. You know what's very cheap? Watching my YouTube videos. For free? For free? It's true. That's very cheap. Yeah, I've been trying to buy more stuff secondhand in general. Now that I live in my own place, and can actually like buy furniture and stuff. It's a lot of fun. I love my interior design coming out. Yeah. Anyway, there's a question before that I feel like I didn't answer. I forgot. Oh yeah, we'll talk about Twitter. I remember when Dream did his face reveal and Twitter absolutely blew up with the hashtag like he's ugly. That was hilarious. I participated in that. I didn't, not in the side of he's ugly. I was just like, wow, what the fuck is going on? what is wrong with people's lives? That this is so important. I thought that was hilarious. I've been consuming a shitload of YouTube. That's something I feel like I should maybe stop. It's not necessarily wasting time, but I like watch YouTubes. I watch YouTubes. I watch the YouTubes. Yes, on the internets. I watch the YouTubes. I watch the YouTube. Oh my god. Ah! Oh my god. My little guy. Howdy. What's up? Then blow up with other stuff. Yeah. There's always something on Twitter blowing up. Is that contrast? No, this is just thinned down Warpstone Glow, which is a weird name because it's like really dark. Oh, this is a layer. Oh, that's also probably why it's so thin. I thought I was using War Flesh as the darkest one I have, but this is fine. This is fine. I'll just put a wash in it or something to darken it. Yeah, it's just thinned down paint. Straight from the pot. Just the way I like it. I probably should be using my wet palette. It's literally right next to me, but I've just been taking the paint out of the pot this whole time. It's pretty stupid. Love the paint scheme, thank you. Yeah, whenever I watch YouTube in my downtime, like I don't feel recharged. You know, maybe I'm just watching the wrong videos. But I've been watching just like a lot of drama videos, which is both kind of fun. I like listening to other people's drama. I think it's funny. Hearing about shitty people, which is probably pretty toxic, but I think it's fun. There's been a bunch of drama that I've been watching on YouTube, but yeah, I don't know. I don't really feel recharged after watching YouTube on my break. Is this a common trend? What do you do? What do you guys do when you need a moment, when you get a break? Whoops, don't go brrr. Yeah, it's a funny name because it's not. I would have expected Warpstone Glow to be like a bright green, like glowing color, right? But it's like really dark. If anything, I'd call this Warpstone Glow. This is Moot Green. What a stupid naming scheme. Gosh, maybe I should be in charge of Games Workshop. If you had to name a paint, what would you name it? Play video games for 16 hours and go to bed. Wow, I wish that was me. Actually, I got to play more Elden Ring. That was fun. I just haven't had time recently. Because I've been trying to have a schedule where I do my work and then have dinner and then chill after dinner. But to like get the last video done and everything and assignments coming up, I've just been working after dinner as well. But I got in a bit of a habit of playing Elden Ring after dinner, which I want to do again. Stinky Winky. Watch pro YouTube tutorials to learn how to paint, then don't paint mine anyway. Yeah. It's funny, I actually haven't been watching a lot of miniature painting YouTube recently. Maybe because I'm so tired of like watching my own miniature painting videos that all of a sudden I don't really want to watch more miniature painting videos. But that used to be my bread and butter of content consumption, would be miniature painting videos. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. What I really like Trevelyan miniatures. Here's like in-depth like reviews of Golden Demon winners and stuff like that. I find those ones really cool to just like put on in the background while working on something. Just here his takes on Golden Demon entries and stuff like that. He's a extremely good painter. I enjoy hearing his opinions. When I need time to recharge, I paint minis or play PV homeworld games. I'll do a yellow called Bumblebee Snail Yellow. That's cute. That's very cute. Should make the shield look like it's made out of jade. Yeah, I'm doing jade weapons actually for everything, which is what I did on this guy. I've got like jade armor and weapons, so all the metallics are gonna be jade. I'm not sure if I'll make the whole shield jade, but definitely there'll be jade on it. I feel like making the whole thing one color might be a bit too much, but I do really want to force myself to try normal acrylics, keep defaulting to speed paints. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just a different technique. If your goal is to learn a new technique, then yeah, go for it. But if your goal is to improve, there's ways to improve with like any technique. Like there's definitely you can go really far with just contrast paints and speed paints. If you just practice, learn more about them. Contrast paints and speed paints are like really good for glazing and blending as well, which is cool. They don't just have to be. God damn it! I keep taking the paint straight out of the pot. I already put some on my palette. Anyway, what was I saying? I forgot. Yeah, you can go pretty far with contrasts and speed paints. You can do a lot of stuff with them. That's not just slap chop. My cereal paint would be called Banana Chin. Nice, just putrid yellow. Any y'all hype for the BAM paint range? BAM paint range? I heard there's gonna be new Chimera paint soon. I'm very excited. Bye bye, cause partner here. Oh my god, hi! Welcome! I'm glad you made it. I liked your cats. They were very cute. But I tried all paint reasons. You tried oil paints. I haven't even tried oil paints yet. I really want to try oil paints at some point. I just haven't had like the right project to do them on. I think that'd be cool. Like the only things I've been working on is like army stuff and commissions, which is like not the place to try new things really. What's the BAM paint range? Paint range. BAM paint rage. You just paint your minis in anger. Oh yeah, and there's gonna be new Chimera colors, which is exciting. I don't exactly know. I didn't have a look at the post or anything, so I don't know what colors are coming out, but yeah, Chimera paints. Homies. Oh boy. What are some other techniques I'd like to learn? I want to do oil paints. I've been doing a lot more with layering recently, and I've been enjoying it a lot. Instead of just doing like a layer and then a wash and then highlights, I've been like just doing layers. So you start with like a really dark color, like the primer, like black, and then you just don't paint in the recesses at all, and then you just build it up with layers from there. I've been enjoying that. So that Duncan released the paint range. Yeah, Duncan released 2 thin coats recently as well, which is why we don't do 2 thin coats here. It's trademarked. It's 3 thin coats. 3 thin coats only, chat. 3 thin coats. Probably been asked already, but will you be getting the Leviathan box? I haven't been asked, actually. Probably not. Because I'm fucking broke. I bought the fucking new Seraphon. I'm not buying another box. And I barely afforded the new Seraphon box. I got it because I had a gift card that I remembered about. Also, I have a project for my Tyranids. I'm making Craver Tyranids. I made a short showing mine off, if you haven't seen that yet, but I'm really proud of my Craver Nid, and I'm gonna try and make a whole Craver army of Tyranids. That's the project, the plan, but it's obviously going to take forever. I'll definitely recommend checking out the shorts on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/@PegaNeco. I did like a shitload of kit bashing for that. And yeah, super proud of it. And it's gonna take forever. But I started the first one to look pretty much exactly the same as a Craver, but I want like the Craver like generic warrior guy. But I want to make like all the big Tyranid monsters and stuff like that, do my own interpretation of Cravers for those. Yeah, it's a very long-term project, and so I've been buying Tyranids very slowly, just because I'm gonna get way too overwhelmed if I get a whole, like, even if I got like a freaking start collecting of Tyranids, it's gonna take me like years to finish with the amount of kit bashing I'm planning to do for each model. I've currently got the second one that is almost finished kit bashing. So I've almost got 2 out of a squad of 3 warriors. Considered for my Seraphon getting a Dread Saurian. Oh my god, yes! Big stomping alligator piloted by skinks, yes! I would love the Dread Saurian. GW keeps teasing me. I feel like they keep fainting that they're gonna take it off the store. Like it keeps going like out of stock online, but it's like this is not produced anymore or something like that. But then it comes back and like I have no idea what's going on with the Dread Saurian. Either way, I definitely would get like a 3D printed version though. Cause ain't no way I'm paying for 4 drills resin shit. Plus there's some really cool Dread Saurian sculpts online. I am a Tyranid. Get Pega the Leviathan box and making a non-stop stream. Oh god, no. No! I'm not doing a freaking 24-hour stream of Pega painting. The last hour she does ASMR for lore. ASMR lore streams? What if I did like ASMR book read? That could be kind of fun. Cause I'd never read the lore. I never read anything about the lore. I don't know shit about the lore. Everything I know about the lore is just secondhand information from what people have told me about it. But what if I did a stream where I finally learned about the lore and do like ASMR book reading? Welcome to the first book in Horus Heresy Theory series. There's one book I'm excited for, which is the Yndrasta book. I love Yndrasta. Neon fluorescent color Tyranids. That would be cool. Discord event, Pega learns to read. A Warhammer book. I learned to fucking read. Wow, that'd be pretty good. A pretty good event. I learned to read. I've been reading a book on design recently, because that's what I do at uni, so it's fun. Lull me to sleep with your silky smooth voice. Luton? Who's Luton? Hold on, I've got the perfect thing for this.
Welcome. Hello. Welcome to the first book in the Horus Heresy series. I forgot the name of the first book. Something about heretics. And about the Wanderers. Horus Rising. His voice is so bad, I have to talk really weirdly. because it does not understand me. My silly Australian accent. Accent. First Herod. Yeah, first Herod. First Herod. First Herod. Oh my god. First Heretic. Yes, that's the best one. That's the one that I read. Yes. Well, the one I read. Oh. I have to be American. Yeah, I have to be American. Otherwise, it doesn't understand. Oh, hold on. This is the one. I think this is the one. Come on. Welcome to the book of me reading. Yes. Yes. Working.
Or I can give you. Oh my god. This voice. Holy moly. Oh, how about this one? This one's called Space Trooper.
I'm definitely not a space marine. Now, I've used this voice before for my show, as they say. Look at me, I'm real life space marine. No, sorry, I'm not space marine. It's space trooper. There's a difference. Anyway, read Hamlet. ASMR, you might come to sleep by the death god. The death god have infected you, and they are putting you to sleep.
Yeah, this is mad voices. Brother.
Brother, I came here.
Captain Pega. Oh my god, I didn't realize.
This is such good shitpost potential. I could do some epic Warhammer memes like this.
Can't believe I didn't realize. Yes, Tech Priest. Sorry, Space Trooper, not Warhammer. No, not Space Marine. Space Trooper. Very different. Even though the icon is literally like a Space Marine helmet. Definitely not a Space Marine. Anyway. Be cool.
Brother, I require more anime cat girls in my life. Please send a request to the order. Cat girls to send reinforcement of 1,000 cat girls. It's necessary for morale of our troops. Yes.
Absolutely necessary. The potential, the power I wield. Oh yeah, that was a question. If you had to name a paint pot, what if I had to name a paint pot? I'd probably name it like, I don't know, a venomous snake green. Or no, the venomous ones are always like the less colorful ones, like brown, like tiger snakes, they're like brown and like maybe a little bit orangey. Or what about like, there's like this Amazon frog that's like, I'm taking the paint straight out of the pot, damn it. Chat, you need to be on top of this from now on. It's your job. It's your job to remind me to use the wet palette now. Alright. I would name it Skinkus Winkus. Oh my god. What color would Skinkus Winkus be? That'd be like a green, like a pink? I think that'd make a pink color. Skinkus Winkus. Purple. Xenosnake green. That's pretty cool, yeah. Yell at yes. Yell at me, collectively yell at me if you see me taking the paint straight from the pot again. Because I have perfectly good paint on my palette already. Yes, I'm very excited. Once I finish the assignments that I need to do in the next 3 weeks, I'm gonna make so many videos. Yes, it's gonna be great fun. I've already got scripts ready. Xenoblood, that's a good one as well. I feel like that'd be like purple, like a dark purple. For like Tyranid or like Leviathan colored. I just kind of imagine Tyranid blood to be like purple. I don't know why. Oh my god! Ember Marigold on YouTube? Oh my god, hi! How's it going? The one thing about contrast that's really annoying is that they take so long to dry. Please. Please. Why are you so watery? It's almost like it's by design. Tyranid Shell Magenta. I'm sure there's a lot of factions that haven't gotten colours. Like, what about Red Corsairs? Is that a colour? Red Corsairs red? Surely. Alright, I'm gonna see what this Wagon orange is like. Actually, I'm pretty sure I have another one as well. That Magmadroth. This one. Magmadroth Flame, which is like super intense. I feel like this is the wrong kind of orange that I want. Oh, this is a shade! That's a shade. I don't want a shade. Cringe. Cring. I want a contrast. I'm gonna grab. Where is it? I have this beautiful orange color that I've been using a lot recently. That's Wild Rider Red. It's one of them. Where? Where? Is it? Got Jakiro orange. That's not the one either. That's orange color. Man, I haven't got space to set up my painting shelves yet. It's the wrong one again. Maybe it was this one. I think it might be Wild Rider Red. What did I... No. I feel like it was definitely a more orangey colour. I don't remember. I can't find it either way. It's probably somewhere else. Somewhere not in my container of paints. Anyway, this'll do. This'll do for our skin highlights, I think. Profound Orange, low key, high key, is actually an amazing paint. Profound Orange is probably my favorite paint, apart from Cornred and Profound Orange. Oops. Ah! There you go. Hello! Hi! Welcome! How's it going? Alright. Oh my god, don't tell me you've gone bad. Oh no. Okay, it hasn't gone bad. It's still liquid. I've confirmed. Officially confirmed, the paint is not completely stale. It's a little, she's a little thick. A little thick, but we like them thick anyway. So I just dipped my finger in the green paint as well. I'm not having a good time. When did these come out? They came out, I want to say like a couple weeks ago now. So they're still, I think they're still new enough to be called new. Yes, I'm loving them. They are amazing. This orange is the same freaking color. Oh my god, this is so bad. I'm not using this orange. Hold on. We're gonna do something a little heretical. So look away. Avert your eyes, children. I'm going to be mixing colors. I'm gonna be mixing colors. Don't tell James Workshop. I'm not buying another paint. I'm mixing colors. I'm gonna make a better orange color. This white is still usable. I'm literally just making a lighter orange, that's it. You miss Saurus Knights? I don't. I don't know. The Saurus Knights were pretty bad models. I feel like they could have like made Saurus Knight models, but I don't know. I feel like the Raptidons and the Agrodons definitely make up for the lack of Saurus Knights. Plus, I think the names are cooler than just Knight. Another Knight in Warhammer? No way. The Agrodons and the Raptidons, I think they're really cool. Surprisingly, the word bearers don't have any color. The word bearers don't have any colors? Seriously, I swear they had a color. Just got paint on my face. Anyway, making an army or expanding one. You missed the concept of Saurus Knights. What's the concept of Saurus Knights? Technically expanding one. I had. Oh yeah, Galvaback. Yeah. Surely that's a color. Maybe? Yeah. Technically I'm expanding the army. I had one Saurus Seraphon start collecting box that we did a 24-hour stream for. That was good fun. But that's my only experience with Seraphon so far. Big burly Saurus lizards and raptors. That's what the Agrodons are. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. Agrodons. Can Bing find what an Agrodon is? No. Okay, I have been using Bing. Shun me. Absolutely disgraceful. I've been using Bing. I've been trying it out. It does not do well with Warhammer for some reason. Whenever I search up like Warhammer models on Bing, it does not know what I'm talking about. Thought they changed all the No. Here, let me show you. There's two different ones. Oh, I don't have a screen for this. I've got one for Discord. Oh gosh. Can I go like this? Can I go like this? And can I go like this? Can I go like this? Oh, there it is. There we go. Observe. Agrodons. Ta-da! They've got Saurus on raptors. I mean, they're like less like raptors, more like there's like something in between like raptors and T-Rexes. I forgot the name. I've got the name. Yeah, so there's these guys which haven't been released yet. Whereas these ones are the skink mounted ones. These ones are the agrodons. I don't know what they're all about yet. And then you've got the raptidons. So these ones are more raptor-like. With like the feathers and stuff. And these ones are definitely more... I forgot the name! There's like raptory T-Rex dinosaurs that I... He's misinformed! Who's been spreading misinformation? Fine with the new Seraphon then aside the fact that Big Dinos got nerfed into the ground. Oh, Big Dinos! I'm too deep into Bing. I keep seeing Bing everywhere. Big Dinos. I didn't really actually play with the Seraphon before. I just like did the 24-hour stream, that's it. I think I had like a couple games with them. So I didn't really know anything of the previous rules. Yeah, I heard the book, the new rules for the Seraphon like aren't, they're not a buff. I heard it's even like a bit of a nerf, but I think it looks really fun. But that's coming from a position of not knowing the previous rules. It looks like a lot of fun. It looks like there's a lot of list options, which I'm excited for. I'm excited to have no money. So I can play every possible list of Seraphon. Alright, this highlight is a bit harsh. You know what I should have done? I could have done more slap chop method would have been maybe a bit better for this. You know what I should actually, I haven't actually tried slap chop itself yet. I've done similar things. I've done underpainting before, but I haven't done strictly slap chop. Could do a slap chop stream. Any one thing is game into AOS, and you're not alone in that thought. The revival of Tomb Kings. Oh, Tomb Kings is not coming out in AOS. That's coming in fantasy. It's gonna be a different game system. They're bringing back fantasy. My friends only like to hit 2k, then move to another army, but I like to get... Yeah, same! That's why I have 8,000 points of Stormcast. Also because I just bought like bulk lots of Stormcast. So I just have like a bunch of like really shitty units, pretty much, is what my 8,000 points consists of. Plus the models that I really liked. I think the only Stormcast models that I actually bought new, let me list this. I bought the dogs, because of course they're cute as hell. I bought Knight Judicator, guy with the giant bow, and the Vigilors. Yeah, no. What else did I buy? Oh, Karazai Prentice. Well, that was a gift, actually. I didn't buy them. I'm trying to think. I don't even know. I think they're the only actual kits I bought. Everything else was... They had a deal at Vault Games for if you got Dominion, the Dominion box, and the Extremis starter set for Age of Sigmar, which is like the biggest starter set option. So I went all in on that. So I got the Dominion and the Giant starter set. And split it with a friend. And then I got a giant lot of Stormcast minis from a convention. Yeah. And that's been my Stormcast adventure so far. And then got Karazai Corundus for Christmas. Yeah, I think the skin tone's not bad. Also, it's literally just Bowser now. I've literally just made Bowser. Oops, I didn't mean to do that twice. Whatever they're in, I'm opening wallet, yeah. That's fair, I've heard that opinion a lot. Need to find someone to split. Leviathan? Oh my god. Yeah. Everyone's talking about Leviathan. I don't even know what's in the box. That's how little I care about it. I don't even know what's in the box. I know there's new Tyranids. There's new Space Marine Terminators. I saw the reveals. I don't know what exactly they're putting in the box though. Yeah, I'm interested to see how 10th edition shapes out to be. If they do stick to their word and they do make a more simplified system, then hell yeah, I'll play more 40k. But I'm just so burnt out of 9th edition. I've not been into 40k in a long time. Did the same with Dominion with a friend who also bought the box as well. Yeah, end up with lots of cruel boys. Oh, you went for the cruel boys? Wow, cringe. Got a Stormcast Vindictor box and decided to do a different paint scheme for about 5 of them. That's fun though. Sick new Nid models. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've seen that. But yeah, we've talked about my perspective on Nids. I'm buying Tyranids very sparingly because I am kit bashing the hell out of them and it's gonna take me forever. I don't know, I kind of want this orange to be more vibrant, but at the same time I don't really, because I kind of want the green to be the vibrant color. So I don't know. I'm gonna trust the process. Trust the process. It's that simple. It's just simple, chat. If your mini looks like shit, chat, you don't need to improve. You just need to trust the process. You just need to keep painting. Just keep painting more layers. Just keep going back and fixing your shit up. Just trust the process. That's it. That's how it works. Anyway. Also something fun. I had an idea recently. I've been learning about plastics in university, which is very cool. Remember, if you mess up, just prime over it again. Yeah, you can literally paint it infinitely. Doesn't matter how thick it gets. You can keep painting it. It's true. Big GW is trying to tell you otherwise. Big GW is just trying to encourage you to buy more minis to paint, when you could just keep priming over the same mini and painting that one forever. So, yeah. Valid. I only want like a third of the box because I just want the big snobby bugs, yeah. You know, Cruel Boys are cring, but I love that they're lore schemes that they work with more skill and cunning rather than the standard brute things for the Oryx. Yeah, that's fair. They're sneaky little gits. They did sound pretty terrifying in the one book I read. You wanna know, the only lore book I've read completely is for Stormcast. There you go. There is one Warhammer book that I've read, which was about the Stormcast. And yeah, the Cruel Boys were pretty scary. What was it saying? It's saying something. I forgot. Oh yeah, I've been learning about plastic at uni, and I had this fantastic idea. I had an epic idea, which was, what if you could recycle Warhammer sprues at home? I think that would be cool, because it's actually pretty easy to melt down plastic. At least most plastics. You can just do it in a regular oven. You can reach the temperatures you need for most plastics. Or you can use like a sandwich press, is a good way to do it as well. So I was like, what if, say, you got a whole bunch of Warhammer sprues, just put them on a baking tray, chuck them in the oven for a good 30 minutes, and then it just came out like a rectangle of plastic, and you could use that as like a cutting mat or something, or terrain or whatever. Anyway, I thought that'd be cool. I heard in like England and stuff, Warhammer's actually doing like sprue recycling programs, but we don't have that in Australia, so I can think of uses for my sprues. And anyway, I found out recently that apparently the plastic that Warhammer models, the plastic that Warhammer models is made out of is polystyrene, and turns out polystyrene releases extremely noxious gases when you melt it. So probably shouldn't do that. Or me and the homies love getting a little bit of microplastics in our lungs. So I know, could be a win-win. Yeah, I know. It kind of sucks that we don't have any sort of way to recycle sprues. I definitely want to make sprue terrain, though. Definitely want to try making terrain. Yeah, I've tried making terrain out of sprue. I want to do more as well. Bonfire time! Let's go! Rip the whole neighborhood. I wonder what the sentence would be for having a bonfire of plastic in your backyard and giving like everyone in your neighborhood lung cancer. That'd be pretty fucked up. That would be pretty toxic, literally. You all sniff glue, we sniff melting sprue, we sniff microplastics. Burning microplastics straight into my respiratory system. I love breathing microplastics, TM. Yes. It's a good time. Oh yeah, I was telling you the story. I was assembling Krondus today. Which he's a big model. It takes a while to assemble, and holy moly, the glue fumes filling up our tiny apartment. It's pretty bad. So we're having a good time in here, is what I'm saying. And then I had to prime this little guy before stream as well. And the room smelled like primer as well. So we've got a good mix of glue fumes, primer fumes, all the good stuff. We're sniffing a lot of stuff tonight. Probably some mold from the wet palette as well. Yeah, it's a good time. If I'm dying, I'm taking you all with me. Oh god. Cruel boys are scary. I read a mini story in the battle tome and they beaten back a chaos force with their guerrilla tactics and poison weapons. Yeah, by the way, these chaos forces were followers of Bellicor. Yeah. The cruel boys in the book were like, it was like a surprise attack on the Stormcast as well while they were like in the swamps. And they were just popping out from the trees and shooting from all directions, and it was like, damn, kind of screwed. Prime inside? No, I didn't prime inside my room, but like I literally did it like 10 minutes before the stream. So I literally went just primed it, and then literally brought it inside straight away. So it still smelt heavily of primer. Of course I don't prime my models inside my room. What the hell? I'm not priming my models inside my room. Get out of my room, Mom! I'm priming miniatures! Get out of my room, Mom! I'm sniffing glue! I'm doing drugs. Get out of my room now. I did not prime my saurus in my room. I do have at least a couple brain cells, which is at least one more than you. So. Anyway, a little saurus. I think I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with the skin tone. Camera's not having a good day today. I keep moving my model around. Also, it's kind of chilly now. It's pretty cold. It's been getting cold in Australia. No way. That's impossible. I don't even know what the temperature is, but I'm chilly. I'm feeling chilly. Alright, I want to do more green. Alright. Going Warflesh. Unironically, I think Warflesh is one of the worst Games Workshop paints I've used before. Not gonna lie. I think the greens. For some reason their greens I feel like are worse than the yellows. Honestly, I don't know why people complain about the yellows so much. I feel like the greens, at least the 3 greens that I've bought, have all covered pretty poorly. Don't prime in our rooms, we prime right outside the door and let the wind take the paint fumes inside. Yeah, that's literally what, that's what I did. So you still get the fumes, but you don't spray paint your whole freaking house. Yeah, I don't really like this color either. I feel like we do need something a little more muted. Alright. I'm not using it out of the pot. I'm putting it on my wet palette. Watch. I'm a skilled painter. Master of the craft. Look at this. Put it on the wet palette. Oh. I used to prime my models, but my parents didn't like it when parts of the grass black. I would just coat my models with contrast black ever since I lived on my own, basing it. Contrast? You prime them with contrast paints? Oh boy. Does that work? You can buy like paint on primer. Cause I don't think priming with a regular paint is very effective, I'm going to say. I've never tried it, but going off a pretty educated guess. I feel like that paint is not going to last very long. Also, not to mention, contrast paints are freaking expensive. So, I don't know how much paint on primers are, but actually, oh my god, I literally have a green shade. I'll use that. I'll do that in a bit. But I'm just going on the edges because I want it to be like dark. I want it to be like dark around the edges and then bright in the middle, up the top. Yeah, I feel like this green is just like so thin. Like this is not watered down like at all. And it's still like barely making a difference on the green that we've already got. I don't know, I'm not a fan. What's your least favorite paint that you've ever used? A paint that you actively avoid. There's not many for me. I still use Corax White. I keep moving off camera. My god. I'm so good at this. I want to invest in some more white paints. But I've just been crutching on Corax White for now. Even though it clumps up so quickly in the pot. I use mostly contrast black Templar and it takes longer to dry, but all the model details are not lost when dry. I know it's cring, but I find it easy. Yeah, but you can get paint on primers. You don't need to use contrast paint. That's what I'm saying. Like, obviously, if you live in an apartment, like, it makes sense. You don't want to use a spray primer, but they have paint on primers. Not GW specifically, but like, it is a thing that exists. Warplock Bronze brought 2 pots at different times, and both are gunked to hell. Yeah, that's been my experience with Corex White as well. Doing it with an airbrush comes out sinky smooth. The paint on, yeah, there's airbrush primers as well. But if you can't use a rattle can, then you probably can't use an airbrush either. I presume. But yeah. That's something I want to do more. I want to do more airbrushing as well. That's a technique I wanna improve at. I need to find like a cool project. I want to do like stencils and stuff. That looks really cool. Don't really have paint I hate. I just take my time to get to know how to best use paint. That's fair. One that I've used as well. Oops. There's one. Where is it? I don't know if I have it in here. But it's called like, I think it's brass. It's called like bronze. I forgot what it's called. But it's got like bronze or like brass in the color. But it's actually super vibrant. It's like a straight up metallic orange. Which was quite surprising. So it wasn't necessarily a bad paint, just a bad name. I think it was Army Painter. I saw recently Army Painter are doing a thing where they've got the name of the paint. Just remember the stream was happening. I've already been painting for the last few hours. Oh no! Well, you can keep painting. You can keep painting with me. Runelord Brass, yeah. I think it was Runelord Brass. It sounds familiar. Actually, I'm not sure. I'm second guessing myself. I don't remember what it was called. It might have been Runelord Brass. Either way, it was like super orange. What was it saying? Yeah, I'd like to do some airbrushing, some more airbrushing. I feel like there's a lot of cool stuff to do with airbrushing. Do people still have like the notion that airbrushing is like cheating, or has that myth been busted for people in people's minds? I definitely remember when I was like getting into it, there was definitely a lot of people that were like, airbrush cheating. Well, I definitely found it interesting as well how I mean it makes sense. Like when I painted Magnus, and I did galaxy wings and I painted little planets and everything, which is like pretty easy to do with an airbrush, painting planets. But when I showed them to people, people would be like, "Did you airbrush that?" And I was like, "Nah, I don't own an airbrush." And they're like, "Whoa!" I don't know. I mean, it's obviously a compliment, but I don't know. I find it interesting. I wonder what their reaction would have been if I did say it was airbrush. Airbrushing is it's literally just another technique. What? Big boomer towel girls. Oh my god. I think you're gonna have to go to a different company for that. Just to flex, yeah. Just to flex. I've done that. I've had that a few times with my demon engines as well. People would keep asking, "Is that airbrushed?" And I'm like, "Nah, I just dry brushed." And they're like, "Whoa, that's crazy." Yeah, I've barely touched an airbrush, and I'm pretty shit at it, honestly. Airbrushing is hard. It's a lot harder than people make it out to be. But it's like the reason I don't really enjoy it, because the part that's hard about it is not like the actual technique of using it. It's just literally just getting like the right consistency of paint to not freaking clog up your brush and having to clean it every few minutes. Which, I don't know, it's just kind of tedious and annoying to do. Which is, yeah, why I haven't used it much. Because it's not like you don't really get to learn that much. At least, I don't know. It's kind of a learning curve. I'm sure if I actually found a way to get like the perfect paint consistency for airbrush. Like, I've bought airbrush paints as well, but you still have to thin them down to get them to the right consistency. And the one I have is like a good airbrush as well. Yeah, exactly. It's like the whole cleanup and setup process is just like so much hassle. Want to buy an airbrush, but the compressor's expensive? Yeah. Yeah, you definitely don't want to like cheap out on it either, which kind of sucks. I'm technically just babysitting the airbrush I have from a friend that joined the military. So I didn't even buy mine. But I'm babysitting it for an extended period of time. You know that feeling with my Adeptus Titanicus House Furian Legio? They have yellow plates with black flames that you can get transfers, but I do mine by hand and everyone's shocked. Yeah, yeah. Today I found out an airbrush for compressor for 6080. Shit! It's so cheap, I'm tempted to get it just to try it, but it's probably garbage. Yeah, yeah, definitely. No, I've seen that before as well. I've seen airbrushes at freaking Aldi. I've seen airbrushes at Aldi. That was definitely under $100. And I was like, surely this isn't good. I read some reviews online and people were like, yeah, it's not great. So yeah, I didn't buy it. But yeah, no, from what I've heard, it's definitely not worth buying a cheap airbrush, because it's just gonna keep getting clogged and it's just gonna be a miserable experience, and it's gonna be super weak, and yeah. You know what? Probably the best way to go, probably the ye old can of paint. Like the old ones, like Tamiya Gunplay. Right. Yeah. Oh yeah, when I was talking about, I've been doing a lot of layering recently. I have, like, with that also been trying more experimental Zenithal highlights. Like, what mini was it on? But doing, like, usually when you do a Zenithal highlight, it kind of gets covered up by all the paint anyway, and it's kind of like not even really worth doing it in the first place. But with this layering that I've been trying out, where you actually like leave a bit of the primer showing in the recesses, you can have some really cool effects, especially if you do some like really funky colors. And I got it from a Ninjon video where he did a really cool, he did one that was a Votan that looked really cool, and I'm pretty sure there's another one he did in the same technique, and I was like, wow, that's so sick. So that's what I've been doing. I'll see if I can find the video again. But yeah, doing Zenithal primes with like a black primer and then like a red, like a bright red primer, or like a black and a blue primer. Can get some really cool shadows and colors going. So you can do a lot of stuff with just like cans. I heard it's also cheaper to buy an airbrush and airbrush, just do your priming with an airbrush instead of buying rattle cans all the time, which makes sense because you're paying for like a whole thing of metal as well and plastic if you keep buying rattle cans as opposed to just the paint for an airbrush. But at the same time, like, is it really, I don't know, worth all the hassle? Hey, welcome. It's going pretty good. Working on the scales. I've done the skin and we're doing the scales on the back. It's currently green, but I'm going to be working it to some blue highlights actually. So we'll see how that goes. Aldi has some good stuff sometimes. Got some great glass cabinets. Yeah, they do have some good stuff sometimes, but it is pretty hit or miss. I bought a pan from Aldi that I still use now. It's like a great pan. Unfortunately, I don't live next to an Aldi anymore, which sucks. Now I have to pay freaking Coles prices for my groceries. Cringe. Funny thing is that people prefer spray can instead of airbrush because of how cheap it is and how accessible to masses that users make me laugh. Wait, what? Airbrush is cheaper. Airbrush premiums really should be cheaper than rattle cans. Look at this old pot. Look, I've got some old Citadel paints that someone gave to me. This is an old pot. The old pot's honestly so much better. Like the seal feels better. It's not like the seal doesn't get clogged up by paint every time you close it. It's just great. This one's like broken, so it doesn't have the little tab to keep it open, to like hold it open. But yeah, I like every single time with my paints, like the lid just gets completely clogged up, which is how so many of my paints just go completely doo-doo. Like, look at all that gunk. You have to clean that shit out. But it's literally because this tab is too big. So when you close it, it scrapes the paint off the back there when you close it. And it scrapes any paint that's on this back part around the rim, which then goes into the lid. And it's messed up. Which is why I like always kind of stretch the lid like that when I close it to not like scrape any paint into the lid, but it still gets there. It's mad. The old pots are so much better! And I never realized this until someone gifted me a bunch of old paints. Whether it be can or spray, I feel like it depends on what feels comfortable. Yeah, definitely. And the location, yeah, definitely. Little pots have pretty much consistently gotten worse with every update. Yeah, I don't really know. I've only ever purchased paints in this pot. Tomorrow's your birthday! Oh my god! Happy birthday! And it's Mother's Day! It's your mom's birthday as well! That's how it works. Happy birthday to both of you. Yeah, so I'd like to do some more airbrushing at some point. Alright. I'm going to see if I've chosen the right color or not. You know what, I'm not gonna go straight blue. That seems like a stupid idea. I'm gonna do a mix first. We're gonna do a little gradienting. I'm gonna start with a bluish green color and then build up to blue. This brush is way too big, but we're here now. Nope, I don't like it. Alright, let me do a different, let me Let me commit some heresy. And mix some more colors and use a small brush. The trusty finger swipe saves the day. You let the paint flow down back into the pot by letting it sit for a bit. Yeah. Mother's Day's tomorrow? Yeah, Mother's Day's tomorrow. At least in Australia. Alright. I think the problem is this blue is too dark. We're doing some mad colors right here. Ah! Oh my god, I almost got paint on my shirt. It's all good. We're good. Alright. It looks like I'm just painting more green on top of the green, but trust me, it's fine. It will be blue soon. You know what else is tomorrow? My video. It's a day of celebration. So many things happening tomorrow. You know what? It's my birthday gift. It's my birthday gift straight for you. I remembered. I knew telepathically that it was your birthday tomorrow, so I made sure the video was on your birthday. It was on purpose. Oh my god. All mothers. It's Mother's Day is for all mothers. Mothers of all kinds. Content! For real? Yeah. We got for real content coming out tomorrow. It's set as a premiere, so you can see what time it will be releasing specifically if you want to be the very first person to watch it. Or one of the very first people to watch it. I've already watched it, so you can't be the first person to watch it, so I'm the first person to watch it. But you can be one of the first people to watch it if you watch it during the premiere, which is at 8 PM AEST tomorrow. Yeah. You know what? Show it to your mother. I'm sure your mother would love it for Mother's Day. Look, Mom! The new Pega video is up. I think she'd love it. The fastest clicker in the West. Do it. You can literally go into the video now. Can you? I'm pretty sure you can. You can literally go in and look at a large version of the thumbnail if you want to. Oh yeah. Look at this. I'm watching the video, guys. Look at this epic video. I'm watching the video. Should you buy the new Seraphon models? That's the video that's coming out tomorrow. It's coming out in 22 hours. Yes. A whole ass video. And it's even longer than the last video. It's a whole 7 to 8 minutes. I forgot the exact time. It's a whole 7-ish minutes. That's a whole 2 minutes. Sorry, the last video was 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Exactly. 4 minutes and 22 seconds. This one is a whole 3 to 4 minutes extra, almost double the runtime. Holy moly! The quality, the absolute audacity. You change your mind, Patreon early access. Oh boy. Oh yeah, that's something to talk about. So, I've been umming and ahhing about Patreon because, so I've got the thing where at the end of the video I show off the minis of my top patron supporters. But I want to be able to like show off anyone's minis. I feel like that's a feature that shouldn't be paid for. But I still want to, like, I feel like I have some good ideas for rewards for Patreon, but at the same time I just want to give them for free. I'm just so generous like that. I just want to give you free stuff. But I need to somehow incentivize people to give me money. I don't know. What's something that you would pay for? Like, I know a lot of other YouTubers will do early releases on Patreon. That's something that I was considering. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I personally was never really convinced to subscribe to a Patreon just because of early releases. The only Patreons I've subscribed to actually are ones for like 3D printing, where they do like models and stuff every month. But it comes out at midnight. Oh boy. Give you one bad advice. Alright, let's check the bad advice. Never shake the shades, let them shine. Glee sniffing connoisseur tier list video. Oh my god. Drink red paint and spit it onto the model to create blood splatter effect. Wow. What a good advice. Say giveaways, but problem is comes out of your pocket. No, I'd be happy to do giveaways once I reach a level where I can afford giveaways. I would love to do giveaways. Especially I would love to do giveaways of like minis I paint in videos and stuff like that. I think that'd be like a cool little giveaway that's a little more interesting than just like, hey, subscribe to Patreon to get Tyranids or something. Or a chance for Tyranids. I don't know. I think that'd be cool. Problem is I just, yeah, can't afford it at the moment. I would love to do that though. Do what you think feels right in my heart. What feels right in my heart is just doing shit for free. I feel bad charging for things. Yeah, Midwinter Minis will be the first PP sub to on Patreon. Aww. Thank you. I just want to give good things. Things that are worth your hard-earned money. I would also love to do like extra content, like if I could do an extra video every month or something on Patreon, I'd totally do that as well, but I absolutely do not have the time for that at the moment. If I do, if I had like less uni and stuff, like if I finish uni and I'm still on YouTube, then definitely I'd have the time to do Patreon exclusive videos as well, but I don't know. Excuse me. I had another idea. I don't remember what it was. I forgot. Some patrons will do like patrons get to decide what the next videos are, but I already like just ask the community in general as well. I feel like it's a good idea to just get an opinion from everyone that watches your videos instead of just the people that pay for them. I don't know. Would you guys pay for just to watch one of my videos early, or like ad free? With it, oh, definitely. If I can afford an editor, I'd definitely get an editor for my videos. But if I can't afford to do giveaways, I can't afford an editor. I can't afford to pay someone like as an employee. No way, Jose, not yet. But definitely that would be the goal. Next painting project is a Silent King for the Necrons. I've had him for 2 years and I'm very intimidated. Yeah, fair. Silent King is a huge freaking model. Definitely show us how it goes though. It's such a cool model. Boy, I love painting chairs. Oh, I subscribed to the Trash Taste podcast to watch an uncensored version of one of their videos. Once. That was fun. Maybe I should start censoring my videos. And then you have to pay money if you want to see the full version. Oh my god, it's genius. I'll just start adding like random black bars in the middle of the video. Or like you don't actually get to see the mini that I'm painting. Sorry, this is Patreon exclusive content. You fucking freeloader. You come to a mini painting channel to see my minis, you're gonna have to cough up for that. Being able to choose from options of the next vid is enough. Yeah, I could do that. Or I could just, I don't know. I don't mind the current option of like letting the top patrons post their mini pics at the end of the video. I feel like that's not a bad option either. And then maybe once I start making more money, then I could change that to just giveaways. I think that's not bad. Anyway, oh my god, it's already 10 PM. It's already been 2 hours. Alright, I'm gonna do one more layer of bleh. One more layer of bleh. Bleh. This blue is not much brighter. Should we do a little, I'm gonna do a little cheeky mixing once again. There's already a ton of blue on my palette from something else I don't remember. I'm just gonna, from Crundus, of course. I'm just gonna grab some of this. It's kind of dry, but we're good. We deal with it. We go with it. We're rolling with it. Go with the flow. This Chimera blue is also one of my favorite paints. It's so incredibly vibrant. Oh yeah, look at that. Man, if I wanted to put in an ounce of effort, I would go and get a nicer brush so I can actually do some little stripes and details on this, but I cannot be bothered right now to get a smaller brush. So it's gonna be a little slappy, around the place. It's fine. It's fine. As long as it's not ultramarine blue, berry smurf blue, cringe, blueberry blue. Chimera blue's fabulous. It's so good. I painted the big old Carnosaur, that's it, with the blue. I was not expecting it to be so vibrant, and when I put it on the mini I was like, holy moly, it was so bright, like it looks unnaturally bright, so I made it like a techie dinosaur, because I was like, this is literally like electric blue. It's so cool. Hey. Alright, I think we're almost done. I mean, I haven't done any of the metallics yet, but we're almost done. Also haven't done the base, but it's almost done. That's how it works. It's almost done. Almost. It's almost done. Technically, until it's completely finished, it is always almost done. So that is never a false statement. It is, in theory, almost done. Alright, I've decided against it. I'm going to also do one more wash as well. Seraphon Mark II, Electric Boogaloo, literally. Yes. Okay, I'm going to try out a wash of Bieltan Green, which is another banger of a paint, which is not in my box. It's not in my paint box. Hold on. Oof. Okay, then tell me what almost means. What does almost mean? How can you look at this and say it's almost done? I'd say this is almost done. Right. But like, if you just prime the mini, what if you're only planning on doing like 2 colors? Then if you've just primed it, or if you've only done 1 color, it's technically almost done. If your plan is to only do 2 paints. I want to continue painting my Necron today. That made me very anxious. Shifting the wash. Anyway, it was wobbling. I want to continue painting my Necron and Skyrim models today, but kind of just started at them for 10 minutes. I'll stare at them. Yeah. Mood. Freaking mood. I'm doing a final wash of BL10 green. BL10 green is great for any sort of base you want to do. Any sort of like rocky or like stone or just anything that's going to be outside in an earth environment. BL10 green is great because nothing that's outdoors on Earth remains purely like grey or brown. It's always going to have some sort of like green tones in it. So if you just add like spots here and there of a green wash, that's my favourite thing to do. It just immediately makes it look a lot more realistic. Even for like gravel, I do a lot of gravel bases for my Stormcast. They all have gravel bases. Me and the homies love gravel bases. Anyway, it's literally just a texture paint with non-oil, Agrax Earthshade, and BL10 green. And I think that's a great recipe. It's my crutch. It's clearly not your plan. No, but how do you know that? I definitely didn't literally say the plan multiple times throughout the stream. There we go. All right, I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied with this. Yeah, little guy. He's got a bluish green scales. I might do a little bit more on the blue. I was hoping to finish him completely this stream, but I think we've done the main parts. I just need to do the jade metallics, which unfortunately I'm using the Turbo Dork jade color, which does not cover very well over a very pale primer. It takes a number of layers to get good, which sucks because I love Turbo Dork colors. Just some of them are a little hit or miss. What will the base be? I haven't decided on the basing yet, actually. I have not decided. Probably just like a jungle base. Just be generic Seraphon. So you're saying technically every stage is almost done if you're a liar. Yeah, or if you don't have a plan, if you're just kind of going with the flow, technically any stage, you could finish at any stage and be like, it's almost done. Yeah. It'd just be forever almost done. Little dude, yeah, just a little guy. Thank you. And just a little guy. It's very cute. I love the new models. I'm enjoying them greatly. I think my one little pet peeve so far. Oh, I accidentally got green on the orange. My one little pet peeve so far is that the scales are like actually flat. I don't know. At least I feel like on the previous one they were more like jagged. They had like actual edges to them. More like I don't know. So it's a little. I don't know. It takes a little more thought to highlight them instead of just doing all the raised edges. But otherwise, I mean, that's a very minor complaint. They look sick as heck. I love them. Ah! I love them so much. I'm very happy with them. It's part of the great plan. Yes, it's part of the great plan. Yes. Anyway, that's about it for the stream. I'm pretty happy with our progress. I hope you guys worked on something. If you did, you're welcome to share it on the Discord, and I'll have a look. I'm always reading up on the Discord, so you're more than welcome to share your projects in there. If you didn't and you just hung out, that's cool. I enjoyed chatting with y'all. It's always good fun. Don't forget. Do not forget. My video's coming out tomorrow. You better be there. I'm very excited. I spent a lot of time working on it. Anything past 3 colors and a fully covered base is almost done. Yeah, there you go. A baller stream. An absolutely top-notch stream, I would say. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fabulous stream. I hope you guys have a good Mother's Day, and what else? That's about it. And have a good rest of your week next week, and I will hopefully be seeing you next. Oh, I might not be able to stream next week. I will let you all know what happens. But I might be busy for the whole weekend. The whole weekend. But I'll let you know if I can or cannot stream. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna be on the assessment grind. So after this video, not gonna be much more content after that until I'm on holidays. Yeah, it's been good chatting, and I'll see you all around in the Discord. Yeah. Bye bye. Have a good time. I hope you enjoyed the stream as well.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?